Thank you. Oh, that worked. Ooh, 70%. Wait a minute. Nah, it's not red matter. You can walk through that, but why would you want to? No, I didn't just trip up over a chair. That probably wasn't supposed to happen with the camera. Nothing round there. Ooh, items. Ooh, treasure chest.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Does that even damage me? It's a vendor 3, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. I don't think it damages me, but it adds a little bit to the gene code, and then there's the chance of rare drops. You know, maybe I should pull out the gun again. There you are. I knew there was a third one. You know, I've heard complaints about the Switch not being as graphically impressive as the PS4 or the Xbox One. But you know, this game looks fine. I think I've mentioned before, like, I feel like from the PS2 onwards, 3D graphics were as good as they ever needed to be. And from that point on, it was really just a case of artistic design that would make games look better. It's like, look at the artistic design of this, and it looks great. Doesn't need to be as shiny, like, what would you call it? As graphically impressive as a PS4 game. Looks fine like this. Yeah, it's not lighting up. Oh, hey, we're above where we got separated now. Yeah, I feel like more than anything, it really is a case of artistic design. Okay, there it is. Where can I get a look at that to shoot it? There we go. It's not dead yet. Reposition. There's got to be a way down from above. What's going on up there? Whatever it is, it looks like it'll require a hands-on approach. Oh, hello, arms. guess the ghostly armor was another Legion. Yeah, I feel like once we got past the really blocky awkwardness of the PS1 Nintendo 64 generation into PS2 GameCube Xbox. Oh, that doesn't look good. You just absorbed Jin. Yeah, I feel like after that, you can look at plenty of PS2 games, GameCube games, Xbox games from the time, and they still look great. The biggest issue with a lot of the best looking ones is really just texture resolution. That's not what I was... Yeah, not the time boss.
Warrants further study. Be sure to bring the Arm Legion back. You'll have to subdue it first, of course, but I don't imagine it's anything you can't handle.
Yeah, get out of there. Yeah, like you look at Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime's still a fantastic looking game. The biggest problem, particularly with it being first person, is when you get close to any of the textures, you can see the low resolution of them. And like with that major exception, get past that, and the art design of the game is fantastic. Really, it's just a case of increasing resolution on a bunch of the textures and models. That's the only real difference at that point. Yeah, I can't see anything. There we go, that's better. That helps. So, you gotta remember that there is actually a purpose to collecting red matter during a battle. Increases the Legion meter. Damn it. Bad time to get caught in goop. Gotcha. Legion 3. Yeah. Adds new options in and out of battle, but sword is still my favourite for in battle.
I almost envy your power.
Alright, what else do we got? Oh, that was a D. Yeah, I mean...
Come on, Jin, you're slowing down, man.
I guess at this point it is more about resolution than actual graphical fidelity. Is fidelity the wrong word? I don't know.
Alright, good job. That's enough. Let's take a breather.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
I mean, like, you look at stuff, you look at people playing stuff in, like, Dolphin's one of the best examples.
Just means you got more growing to do.
Because it has more options and more work put into it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's probably not fair to say.
You're always coming in.
It's more popular, I guess, than PCSX2.
I want to return the favor.
don't worry
But,
about me, Jim. You can wipe my own ass. You know, my kids just got accepted into criminal affairs.
like, you go into Dolphin and play GameCube games or Wii
They
games,
sure grow up fast, huh?
and you use the emulator options to sharpen them up, clean everything up, and they look really good.
Don't try to argue with me. I know I'm not the same guy I used to be. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, look, if anything
And it
happens to me,
really does show off that artistic design is probably more important than the actual graphical capability
listen to you.
a lot of the time.
Well, of course. But wait, Captain.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just don't go anywhere until I get a little.
I feel like, especially with the idea that these days we're kind of reaching a graphical plateau.
Soon I'll be strong enough to take care of all.
Especially with the current generation not being that much of a leap over the previous generation graphically.
Yeah, you got it.
Like, the jump from the PS3 to PS4 was way less substantial than PS1 to PS2 or PS2 to PS3.
Captain. Oh. Okay, it's you. Wait, where'd it go?
I've lost my train of thought now.
Damn. Nice job. Here, I promised Max I'd look out for you. Well, you know. you remind me
Graphical
more of
plateau.
Max every time I look at you. But, well, not that you look like him or anything.
Yeah.
But
And there is the concern of the uncanny valley. The closer you get to becoming truly photorealistic, the more
anything he put his mind to,
any slight
he'd pull it off.
difference really becomes glaring and uncomfortable.
I saw it just now. I've lost count of how many favors
I don't know.
I owe him. I knew your dad for years. And
I mean, look at the games we've done on this channel anyway,
like there's a lot more.
and especially with this being the most recent one, it's pretty obvious that I don't really care about graphics, especially with the... What have we done? We've done 2 Nintendo 64 games for the channel.
Little help over here?
How many PS1 games? We did Spider-Man, we've done Metal Gear Solid,
All right, hang tight. I'll be right there.
we've done a few.
Okay.
And it's pretty obvious I don't really care about graphics, more about playability than anything.
You're gonna have to help Alicia out too.
Alright, let's learn what the Arm Legion can do. Anything over here? It's about to get back to the game. Yeah. I mean, I like to enjoy games for games, and graphics don't bother me anywhere near as much as Control does. If a game doesn't play well, it doesn't matter how good it looks. Cough, cough, heavy rain. Going back to that for the stream, I'd forgotten just how bad the controls were for that game.
Know that Legion's strong enough to get Alicia out of there.
Red matter over here. Anything over there? Huh. Oh, that worked. Yeah, no, everything looked really good for its time. I'd say it still looks pretty good. Last gen's graphics, for the most part, haven't aged that hard. But it plays terrible. Alright, here we go. Open at him. You know, I'm glad that didn't land immediately back on you.
Granted, it's that Legion's fault I was under there in the first place.
Yeah, let's just
Akira went on ahead after
call it
Jena.
even.
You'd better go too. You're the only one still fit enough to help out. Don't worry about
All right.
Legion, we'll be fine. Go find Akira.
Iris startup.
Over there. Alright.
Shut down.
So that's 2 legions recovered in a very short space, which... a little awkward because... you know, you gotta put upgrade points into all of them to make them all useful. Some legions are better than others against certain things. Which means you really want every one of them to be capable. Also the weird thing that there's a ranking system based on... I'm not sure what you'd call it. It's not the damage output. The capability, maybe? Of each legion? I don't know. Let's go this way. Gotta go and help Akira. She better not shout at me again for it. That's a big one. So, Arm is pretty obviously slow but strong. The powerhouse. And it remains the powerhouse, pretty much. The last 2 legions, because... thank you. Like, you look at the thing there, it's obvious there's 2 more legions we're gonna get. The last 2 legions are... like, neither of them focus on power as much as Arm does. My preference, really, by the end of my first playthrough was really sword, mostly because I'm a simple guy. And if the starting weapon remains viable, I tend to stick with it. I mean, Devil May Cry is probably the best comparison with that. The weapon I'm best with, usually in Devil May Cry, is Rebellion. On Ninja Gaiden, how I tend to focus on the Dragon Sword over all the other weapons. Yeah, we've seen this one before. Get him. It backflips over that. Okay, focus on sword because I find sword to be more my style. But it is a point that all styles are viable, really, in their own way. There we go. I'm not... oh, okay. I'm not really fond of, the special ability that Arm has. Like, sword slices through invisible connections, bow lets you aim manually, Arm lets you hover. Well, it's probably more than just a hover, it allows you to merge, pretty much. But it's also really slow and I'm not fond of it. It's like we did it there mostly just to show it off and I'm probably not going to do it again unless I really have to. Which I'm pretty sure there are cases where you have to. Is that a shield? Weird. Well, this one didn't show up, did it? Yeah, I guess it did. to war. Oh, hey, an item. Chimera fighting with those tentacles? Oh, that's a fair point. I never took pictures of the tentacles. I did get a picture of the arm nemesis. I'm not got a picture of bow yet. Arrow, okay. Oh, they do call it arrow. And get arm. My propensity for collections is sometimes a hassle.
This is Akira. I found Jena. She's on
Oh,
the
you
top
really
floor,
shouldn't engage alone.
somewhere called Azure Plaza. She's tough.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have engaged alone.
What the hell is that?
Uh-oh.
Whatever it is, it's absorbing chimeras.
What?
Okay.
We're just biding your time. The suspect is Jena Anderson. Whatever she's planning, she must be stopped. If she
Okay.
won't come in peacefully, you have my authorization to stop her by whatever means necessary.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. I don't get why that was an S+. Yeah, it's all good. Anything else? No treasure chest hidden behind there. Alright, going up. Oh, we've moved on to the standard stuff. No, go back to the expendable stuff. Yeah, we've got enough red matter now for the goal. Any more? Nope, good, because that looks like a boss arena.
Watch out! She's not human! How sad. This is how you live, following orders without question, without thought.
Jena a Baron.
Can you call yourselves human? Give yourself up, Jena, and we'll talk about it back at the station. Maybe you're
Gotcha.
happy with your lot, Iris. A word of advice. Give it up. Come along quietly. Your power is not the gift you think it is. One day, it will cost you everything.
Well, that sounds ominous. And something we should probably think about, but then also, you have evil eyes, so, maybe we won't listen to you. Well, yeah, no, I'm swirling with evil energy, I have bright red eyes, and my arm is now a sword. You should totally believe me.
So this is a legion. The power to control chimeras will only go so far.
Uh-oh. Akira!
So you two are... Ah, I see.
Don't speak in prepositions.
As for you, you'll make a fine trial run.
Yeah, okay, now you just stabbed my sister and threw her off a high place. I don't think we're gonna talk anymore. Okay. Oh, this looks unique. Oh, the choir's kicked in.
Neuron officers on the first floor. Akira needs immediate assistance. The auto defibrillator isn't working. It must
So
be
is she
damaged
dead?
from
Is she
the fall.
not?
Hurry! Akira's vitals are dropping.
Okay, so she's dying.
Alicia, I'm on my way, okay? Somebody's gotta come help Jin out of here.
No, fine. I'll manage on my own. Akira's in way worse shape than I am. Don't you dare let me slow you down.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I can do this.
Sit tight where you are for a while. I'll be back for you once Akira's stable.
I'm fine. Nobody worry about me. I seriously don't. I'm actually really fine. This is visibly interesting. Oh, I fell over. This is as good a time as any to really lay on the pressure. Oh, it took care of his arms. Oh, that is horrifying. Ah. That isn't actually a different form, but we did take care of his arms. You know, there's something inherently creepy in a mouth opening in a way that it really shouldn't. Especially when it turns out the mouth is actually like the entire upper body. Yeah, let's actually get the health bar up. Wait, does that mean all the goop came from the homunculus? Oh dear. Oh, I can do it backwards. Okay, now you're just making a mess. Ah. That looks different. That was different. Got an idea. Where is it? Yep, there it is. Throw everything. Where's the kitchen sink? We'll throw that too. Oh, it has a tongue in there. That's nasty. Oh, that didn't even do any damage. That's not right. Throw some of this back. Well, that broke. Time to get back in there and finish this off with our hands. And by hands, I mean with sword. And by sword, I mean let's get out of here. That's another one. Throw it. Charging its laser again. You're finished. You know, I really hope that's not going to Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, I'm with Akira. It's a... I'm gonna administer first aid. I couldn't... Hey, just zip it. A medical chopper is on its way to the mall. Bring anyone who needs medical attention to the front entrance. All Neuron officers still in the mall, report back to HQ ASAP. Repeat, all officers return to HQ.
Looks like the stakes have been raised. The hell was that homunculus?
Huh?
No, you're supposed to be heading to the front entrance. Well, that file was at least shorter than the last one. Not that long files are a bad idea, or a bad thing, but since I'm splitting the sessions up for this playthrough by file, it seems, having them not be excessively long keeps the file size down, so that's nice. Level up. Aww. Alright, well, that's file 4. I'll see you guys in file 5.